Howdy everyone, I'm Noir, nice to meet you all, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. So, there's this new thing called memories, and I guess it shows you, like what I've done. So, I guess let's just start a new game. So, this, those you unaware, free upgrade to the game, expands the game. Okay, it's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, that looks cool. Anyways, let's start. Oh yeah. Auto. Actually no, I want to start a new game. Main menu, that's it. New game. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Cool. Okay. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I forgot about that. Forgot about that burn. Okay. Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Okay then, Mr. Crow. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
It. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin. So...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So, I've also been trying to record another horror game called Breakthrough. It seems like a fourth wall breaking game. And the fact that it's a horror game, I couldn't finish it. It's not like the doll game, where it's short. But, actually, I don't know if it's short or not. Even though that game was probably like 5 minutes long, it took me an hour to get through. I'm a coward. And that's been proven time and time again.
You take the blade from the table.
Take the blade.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
I'm good.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
No, I don't feel like it.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, I don't feel like it.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
I still wonder what the fuck I am.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Yeah, I already know what
She's
you can do.
unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine.
No, we won't.
I don't
We'll
know
die.
what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? You coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Fair enough. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
I basically was told to. I know I've been told whether or not I believe it. I know what I've been told whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
Yes.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Well, you said yourself that that smile is also dangerous too. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. I've been told enough. Deflect. Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous? You give off dangerous vibes, lady. I know what you are, but you give off dangerous vibes.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave.
Fair.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Killing each other, eh? Meaning you have something that I don't know.
Point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
But
you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Trust is about risk.
We lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Yeah. Okay, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
And that is where...
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah.
You know why you're here.
I'm going to keep you locked away down here. At least for a bit, we can get to know each other better while I decide what to do with you.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one. You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Oh, we die.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
No
But she
shit.
doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down. As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The tower? Is that new?
You're on a path.
I don't know. I
in the
don't
woods,
remember.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Anyways. But I died! What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Schizophrenia be like... Okay, let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
No, I don't think so, my friend.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know,
If it's the
man.
latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
I don't. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. We're not. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Yeah, I agree. You're really bumming us
I'm
out,
not
bud.
being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
Yes,
Don't
but who fucking locked her?
things.
You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me? What? Brain fart, slip, yes.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
How was it making my job difficult? How would it make
The
my
less
job
you know
difficult?
about her, the better.
Why? I already know what she is, but why? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? I probably talked about all this, but you know what? Fuck it, that's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave.
You're right. We should just leave. There's nothing we can do to stop her, so we might as well enjoy what little time we have left. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nah. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the
You
cabin.
motherfucker.
How convenient. Everything
How
back on track
convenient.
again. Maybe
Fucking-
the world can still
yeah.
be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
What the fuck?
Something isn't right.
What the?
Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again.
What? Wait,
Everything is
wait,
going-
wait, whoa, what the fuck is going on?
What's going on? Where are we?
What the fuck is, what? Wait, whoa, wait a, whoa.
We're dead, obviously.
Wait a, whoa, what the fuck is... The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter is replaced by textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. What the fuck? Feelers probe around the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. What the fuck is going on? Rest distance, your fingers drag across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can't crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. What? Is... You know what? Wake up. Let's wake up. It's not. What the
You're
fuck?
on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
I want to do the tower thing again
You make
because
your
that's
way
new
up
for
the
me. Take blade, enter basement. Hi! Steel nerves. Drop blade. Fucking, okay, we talked enough. Locked her up. Wait. Wait, but, wait, whoa, fucking wait, wait. But I made the right choices. I made the exact same choice. Not the exact same, but I made the same choice. I made my choice.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No
I
one
don't
wins.
know. Game
It's a
confuses
chance we'll
me.
have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Yeah, I am.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Did I not slip the chains out before?
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Neither do
Either
I.
way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her down
It'll
there.
be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Thanks, bud.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
No, we can't.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Have I gotten this? I don't
I
remember.
know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways.
What the fuck?
It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
It's distorting.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
So all of this was an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster.
I can be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Oh,
The door to the
no.
basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
No.
It is all at once.
No.
The
No,
paralysis
no,
comes
no,
in
no, no,
waves.
no, 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 no,
First your
no,
toes
no,
go
no,
up,
no, fuck off.
then your feet,
No, I have a
then
gun.
Your legs.
Somewhere
You
around
lie
here.
prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Fucking nope.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Bullshit.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Fucking no.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I want the tower. I wanted to see the what about the tower? I guess I'll view that later.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah. Okay, no. Yeah, no. No.
Don't you start
No.
grandstanding about
No,
morals.
I'm not going back
The fate
there.
of the
No.
world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still,
When did
I'd
you
rather
say
not
that?
get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
When did you say this is the first time we've met? You know what?
Those are two very different. Let's say if you're back here, we couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
Okay.
All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given, and your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Can I start speaking now? Like, I want to put some...
If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Nah. Turn around and leave is still an option. But the tower path was not. Which means I can do the same choice again. You know what? Let's just fucking go.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie. She will cheat.
She will do everything
in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Fucking let's go. I don't like this.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a
Oh,
lone
fuck,
table,
no.
knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Fuck,
A
no.
pristine blade stands between you
No,
and
no,
the open,
oh.
inviting basement doorway.
Oh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh no.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Yeah, pretty sure I can.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You walk up to the wall next... What are you talking about?
Wipe the mirror
You
clean.
reach for... Did he make it go away?
Yep.
Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Take blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't like this.
Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of... Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Yeah. 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 This guy is a lot different than I remember.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here.
Oh no, I was here too.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Nah.
You cross over the threshold onto a series of isolated steps. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static.
I don't like this.
As if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
How would I be capable?
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
How would I be
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Step off into the void between the stairs. Let's just...
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know, I'd fucking fall? I don't know, falling into an infinite void seems better than going downstairs and dying. I'm just scared.
How would falling into an infinite void be better than anything?
I don't know. It just seemed better at the time.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between
it's
two
this
loose
part.
rows
I
of
hated
white
this part.
wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
How about no?
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Jesus Christ! Do nothing.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
No shit, Sherlock!
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Heart, lungs.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Nerves. She isn't attacking us. Lungs. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Nerves. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try to kill you. So do your worst.
Are you serious? Liver. No. You fling the blade into the void.
Let's just get this over with.
Denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission. Lungs. Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
No.
Lungs.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
Yeah, that's true.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic
The
wounds
fuck?
inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
What the fuck is going on?
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out!
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out!
This is all too much. I can't keep going. You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
He's hot. But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3. What the fuck? The moment of clarity?
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
I don't fucking know.
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember. You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you? I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
I don't know anymore, dude.
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever.
What is... Okay, so, since...
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have
Oh,
to
fuck
set her
up this
free.
dude. I hate this dude.
Can we love
Listen.
something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Fucking simp.
Why
Shut
are
up.
so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
I don't know. You know what? Let's just proceed.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
What the fuck?
Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth.
I don't know what's going on,
Just
dude.
walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
I like to see you do any fucking better.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin.
What the fuck is...
The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces. She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back.
What the
Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where?
I don't fucking
You're
know.
going to have to be a little more specific. That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment.
I don't like it.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Voices?
Take it. It's the only way forward.
Okay.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
Middle finger
You lean
shields
over
up.
the hole and gaze into the abyss.
Middle finger shields up.
It is
Middle finger
very
shields are up.
Deep in the bowels of the earth.
Nope.
You see something
No.
staring
No.
back at you.
No. My middle. You can't touch me. I have my middle fingers up. No.
It's her.
No.
She's watching us.
No.
She never
No.
stops
No.
watching
No.
us.
No. Maximum.
You really are a coward.
I am a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the
No.
pit blinks closer.
No.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
Nope.
But forever is so long. And time
No.
erodes everything.
Nope.
Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go.
Nope.
Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
Nope. Nope.
A witness.
Nope.
I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Nope. Fuck. Nope. Nope.
Now don't pose.
Nope.
Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Nope.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
Middle finger shields are up. You're just an object, a tool. You were something else long ago, but that something isn't you, or just a dull and jaded memory. There's no other thing here. Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
That's a fucking new one. Holy shit. You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her.
No, it won't.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they?
Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Approach the mirror. You step towards the mirror. Holds the truth that you must witness.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Okay.
Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. The mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's me. But what am I? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize a presence inhibiting the shell. It's the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Are you the princess? You know, I already know. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path.
Okay.
You're here to...
Okay.
Don't mention
I
it.
want
It's
the
all part of the
tower.
You make your way.
I want the tower part. Hit the blade, to basement. Steal your nerves. Drop blade.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
Talk long enough. Wait, shit. Like says.
Don't jump to any weird...
What's your name? You know why? I believe that. Okay, we talked enough. Fuck! Doubt, unfortunately.
You and the princess stare at each other. Both, excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
No.
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
The adversary. Did I do this part?
You're hit.
Okay.
A warning.
Yep,
Lie.
my cheat
Are you
seal.
sure? The Prince Crystal.
I'm pretty sure I've been this here before. Wait, how long is it?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior
That's
would
Discord.
suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
You know what?
The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade
I've done this
perched
part.
on its edge. The
I'm
blade
gonna
is your implement.
call it here.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Thank you all so much for watching. This has been exceptionally unorganized, and peace.